Peace, family. God morning. God morning. This is Brandon B. Dixon. You tuned into another episode of A.P.E, All Positive Energy Daily. Starting out this morning, heavy-hearted. We just took a big loss in our community, the hip-hop community, and the culture, with the loss of Nipsey. And when I heard the news, I was, I'm writing my second book, so I'm right in the middle of thought and writing and everything like that. And occasionally I scroll, down my timeline and everything like that and see what's going on. And I see the news verify that it was real. And, right then I stopped writing and just went into the meditation and to see, how can I alchemize this, internalize this, and turn this around? Because, your first thought and your first reaction is to be negative or to come up with, all these theories and stuff like that. And what I came up with, what I tapped into, is we need to take this as a teachable moment, and not let Nipsey's legacy go in vain, meaning that, Nipsey was that the guy didn't come from a great city, a great circumstance, but he transcended that circumstance right before our eyes. And then not only transcended that, through seeking out knowledge and learning. So he always keeps saying himself he was self-taught, but giving back to the community and becoming communal and using that spirit of the Christ that I talked about last week, the consciousness of that Christ for humanity. So he was, again, a living, walking and talking testimony and testament. And so what I mean by, let's use this as a teachable moment. Parents, right now, what you need to be doing is teaching your kids, showing them old Nipsey footage of him buying a block and him talking about not owning real estate and bettering the community. And especially with the, if you got a young god or a young goddess, teach them both. It's both equally yoked. I mean, I would say even more on the goddess side, because remember, goddesses, whatever y'all want, we become. So if y'all want thugs and gangbangers, we become that. Y'all want nerds, we become nerds. If y'all want somebody communal or activist and that becomes cool, then in turn, we become that. So my thought is this: if we could teach the youth, hey, look at Nipsey. This is cool. This is what a man is. This is a grown man. Look what he done for his community. He kept his word. He did what he said he was gonna do. He employed people. He created jobs. Created opportunity for people. That's cool. That's what it is. That's the definition of manhood. And we show our kids that. Think about it. Think about what kind of future we could create if this was the end thing. If we could get back that communal sense that we once had back in our grandparents' age. We've lost that. And this is a perfect opportunity to teach and kind of, get that back. And even for adults, if you got that younger cousin that, you see kind of going on that wrong path, reach out today. Say, hey man, look at Nipsey, man. Look what Nipsey done. Let's turn this around and make this a positive. And let Nipsey's name live on forever. This dude was a grown man, took care of his family, took care of his community. I only could hope to strive and do some of the things that he's done, and that's my goal. Man, it's a tough one, but the only way we can make it right, because rah-rah-rah-ing and retaliating and conspiracy theories online is not doing anything. The best thing to do is teach our kids to be like Nipsey. Teach our kids that, hey, listen, this is cool. Let's make this the end thing, to be a community again. Switching gears real quick, I'm not going to keep y'all too long. I appreciate all the subscribers on the YouTube that tuned into the podcast, The Power of Ownership. Like, subscribe to videos. Let's keep on building, man. And I only could wish, with the grace of the Most High, that I could become and step into the Nipsey shoes, or do an inkling of what Nipsey done. Think about it. If we all could do a little bit, 10%, 20% better, how much our community would be, how different we would be if we ride with the spirit of Nipsey. Don't let his legacy die out. Let's ride with him. And with that, I'm going to say my catchphrase, which is, remember, you're not what you think that you are, or not what you say that you are. Is what you do is what you truly are. I'm going to say peace.